Hey, Gabe.
Gentlemen, hey, congratulations on season
Thanks.
3 of Reacher.
Thank you. Thanks
Cool.
so much.
What'd you think?
So,
Oh, sorry.
you know what? I love it. I'm a big fan of Reacher myself, but I have to ask all three of you on how much of a fan of Reacher did you got are you guys, and did you pick up the book first before the script or the other way around?
I was a fan of Reacher. I read a few Lee Child's books, but I believe I read Persuader before I read the script. Um, and then I read the scripts, and it was also another, page turner in that context too. So it felt like I had the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I was already watching Reacher, so midway season two, I got the casting in. It felt a little bit like living in the Matrix that 6 months later I was facing Reacher. So that was super cool. And um, I read the script first and then the book, and I discovered the differences. And I had a lot of talks with Sam, the director, about it, how he wants it. And yeah, I took it from there.
For me, it started for me with a conversation with Nick. When the project came up, I requested a meeting. We had a Zoom call and we talked about it. I want to get a sense of his goals and objectives. Then I watched season one. I really enjoyed it. And then it was kind of concurrent for me. I got the novel when I got to the set. I had already started breaking down the material. So I was kind of alternate. I was going between those two worlds, you know. And I was very impressed and interested to learn that how much of it was a direct adaptation from certain sequences of the book, obviously, with except the exclusion of Zachary Beck's wife, among other things. So it was really interesting to kind of cross compare those notes, you know, looking at the novel, looking at the scenes and what we had to do. But we also had the benefit of having 8 episodes in our hands, so we had a voluminous, you know,
Yeah.
set of scripts for the whole season, and that was impressive too. You know, so
Huge document.
yeah, man, it was fun. It was great to go back and forth for me personally.
Well, all three of you play fun characters, especially playing villains. Tell us about the enjoyment of playing a villain, especially in this Reacher universe.
It's good to be bad. I think we get away with a lot more in that context too, but I think Reacher is such a formidable figure, right? He's almost like outworldly in that context. And there's a lot of, big shoes to fill, especially from season one to season two. So I was really excited to be a part of kind of the villain crew and play a villain in that context too. But what I think we love about Reacher is that yes, he's big and brawny, but he's also extremely smart and intellectual. And that's another element of villainy that we can all kind of bring to the table because this season especially is there's a lot of mysteries to uncover and unfold, and each move is a particular chess move in that sense too. So it's really kind of identifying that intellectual villainous, especially against someone who is such an intellectual adversary as Reacher.
Yeah, in Holland, they know me as a very happy giant with no anger issues. And I think it will be a lot of fun. Everybody who knows me in Holland, the real me, and they see this, I can show them my acting skills because it's a lot of fun not playing yourself. But it has to be believable, and I hope I can show the world that it can be done as a giant.
One thing I've learned in my career is just the idea of the rule of conflict in drama or comedy, right? And I think that that was something really interesting here. We had great material. I think as an actor, what you want to do is provide choices and alternatives. So the idea of misdirect is actually something that I discovered here. You know, you think one thing, but then Nick and the writers will take you another direction. There's deception involved with these characters, who they are, who they represent. There's also sort of a ticking time clock because of Brian's entrance as Quinn. So there's I mean, there's a lot of layers and a lot of fun stuff to play. So you use the script and you work from the material, and then just provide options to mix it up, even in the sense of one scene, but over the course of an arc too. And I had a lot of fun playing with this and working with these guys, and then exploring the relationship with Johnny's character as Richard. You know, the father-son thing was really interesting. You know, I enjoyed it.
Well, for all three of you, you done wonderfully as villains, and I couldn't believe that they could find someone bigger than Alan for this show. So
Awesome.
it is terrific. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for this conversation for season 3 of Reacher. Thank you.